Today we will make a basic graph in Excel 2010. Notice how we have information in column A, bird, cat, dog, fish, and I'm going to type in some numbers in the adjacent column, column B. So fish we have 142, cat we have 88, dog we have 75, and bird we have 16. This represents the number of million pets in the US. I'm going to click and hold down the left mouse button on A1, which is the top left corner of my information, and I'm going to drag it out. I'm going to drag it out all the way to the bottom right. Notice how I selected the entire information here for this. And now that we have our information selected, I'm going to go to Insert, Column. And we're going to create a column graph today, but notice how there's many other types of graphs we can create as well. Column, choose the first item, and yay, we have a graph. That was easy. Now I'm going to undo that. I'm going to press Ctrl Z, go back to where we were, just to show you that there is a actually let me press Ctrl Y, which is get that back. There is a common mistake that people make. I'm going to highlight too much. When you highlight too much, I'm going to go to Insert, Column, Graph, and notice how your graph looks strange. There's some 5, 6, 7s there, and that's not what we wanted. So just be careful. I'm going to click on the graph here and press Delete. So when you want to make a graph, you type in your information, but just highlight exactly what you need only. I'm going to go to Insert, Column, and choose the first item. And once you have your graph created, notice how Excel automatically puts you in the Design tab. And we have this thing called Chart Layouts. So I'm going to hit the down arrow button here. This is the More arrow. And just choose one layout that you like. I like this one over here because it has the title as well as some axis information here. So I'm going to click on this one here. And notice how we can rename our titles. So when I click on it, I can click once and then triple click. And then I'm going to call this Popular Pets in the US. Okay, and I will call this side axis, I will call it Number of Pets in Millions. Notice how it's important to distinguish that this is millions, otherwise people wouldn't know what these numbers mean. Do we really need a bottom axis? No, we don't, because the pet names are self-explanatory. So I will click on this and I will press, so let me click off of it, click on it once, and then press Delete. Do we really need a Series 1 label? I'm going to click on it and press Delete. No, I don't. So this is great. We have a nice graph here, and you can also copy this. Ctrl C is a keyboard shortcut for copying this, and you can paste it into other programs such as Word, PowerPoint. But for now, we're going to finish off this tutorial by just making it a bit more pretty. Notice how we're still in the design mode. I can click on these other colors. You can click on these to change the colors, and you can even click on this bar here, and you can see that all the bars are highlighted together, and click on it again separately just to select this individual item. Then right click, and notice how I can change the fill. I'll change it to blue. What else can I do? I can also click in the white area here, right click, go to Format Chart Area, and we will try to go to Solid Fill. And notice how this becomes interesting, how you can change the color. I'll just choose perhaps green, just being random. Now if this was an academic paper, you don't want to use too many bright colors. It would look very amateurish, but just to show you what you could do. What else can we do here? So I will try to go to Border Styles, and I'll click on this thing called Rounded Corners. Notice how your table, when I close this, and I click off of it to see what it looks like, it now has rounded corners. There's many other things you can do as well. Let me just try one more. I'm going to right click the plot area, which is the area inside. I'm going to right click and go to Format Plot Area. Let's try a gradient fill. So here's a gradient fill. The idea is it's going to go from one color to another. So you can see there's some presets here, and I'll just choose one. We can explain gradients in a future video. I'll just choose a simple one here. Choose a fog and click on close. So congratulations, you now have the knowledge how to create a basic graph in Excel. You can now work as a high-powered marketing professional. Great. Visit hoonkim.com for more videos.